What's up everybody, it's Michał and welcome back to Made Up Universe. Today I'm gonna do the detailed breakdown of Captain Marvel trailer. Coming right up. Before we start, please consider subscribing to my channel if you love Marvel, Star Wars or any other geeky content, because there's plenty of that. And if you enjoyed that video, hit that like button. Now, most of you probably know that I've already done the reaction to Captain Marvel trailer and I'm gonna link it at the end. And also I've given my initial thoughts about this trailer. But today I wanna do a more detailed breakdown, look at all the details and things that were in the trailer, and yeah, let's talk about it. So the first thing that we can actually see in the trailer is the Kree ship. It's flying, then there's massive explosion and we can see Captain Marvel just flying down towards the earth, smashing through the roof of the building and then hitting the floor. What kind of building is that? Obviously that's a blockbusters, and that's a reference to 90s. 90s are the time when this movie is set, and the first thing in the trailer is just referencing to that and proving that yes, this movie is set in 90s. And if you don't know what Blockbuster was, well, it was a big rental store for the movies. You can get your VHS or DVDs, and then obviously with the advent of internet it all went to pieces. Now we can see Captain Marvel in subway station, and I think that this is a confirmation that Captain Marvel hasn't been on Earth since her accident. And we don't know why exactly. There is one potential reason that I'm gonna mention in a bit, but she hasn't been on Earth and now she's there. She does not exactly recognize the place, but she can see that some people around her look very similar to her. The next couple of shots is basically Captain Marvel in SHIELD facilities, and there's one particular fragment that's very interesting. Here we can see Nick Fury holding an alien gun, holding ice to his eye. That's very important because that probably is a moment when he lost his eye. Then we can see there's a Skrull on the table. Most likely it's the time when he found out that Skrull actually infiltrated SHIELD. Do you remember that time when Captain America was talking with Nick Fury and Nick Fury said that he lost his eye because once he trusted someone? It might be the exact moment this Skrull might have been impersonating someone that Fury trusted within the SHIELD organization, and because of that he lost his eye. There are another couple of sequences within the trailer. Carol Danvers is in the spacecraft. So there is that shot when she's got a helmet on, and then there's another shot in space, and also there is that shot where we see that the spaceship actually comes out of the camouflage. I think that is all kind of one sequence that Carol Danvers is testing a new aircraft, because of course she's an accomplished pilot and she flies with this aircraft into the space, and that's when she discovers this alien aircraft. Now, interestingly, this aircraft that she's testing looks very similar to the Quinjet. Is it the first prototype of the Quinjet? We'll see. With this alien ship and further scenes in the trailer, I would assume that this is where Captain Marvel got her powers. There is an explosion, the Quinjet lands on Earth, crashes. We can see that sequence where some energy is flowing around Captain Marvel's hands, and then there's that big blue blast that gives her her superpowers. In that shot you can see that she's actually wearing the same uniform that she was wearing in military when she was flying that aircraft, so that kind of brings me to thinking that this is the sort of consequential scenes in the actual movie. Let's talk about Captain Marvel punching that old lady, alright? I think, well, all of you must know by now that this isn't a real old lady, this is a Skrull impersonating an old lady. But here's an interesting fact. Who do you think this Skrull is actually impersonating? There are some rumors. There are some rumors out there that this Skrull might actually be impersonating Carol Danvers, who is Captain Marvel, because we know that she hasn't been on Earth for so long, and maybe, just maybe, Skrulls infiltrated Earth with someone who decided to take the identity of Carol Danvers because she was gone, and that would kind of explain that awkward smile of that old lady. it kind of feels that she knows, Captain Marvel knows. Awkward. The next scenes in this trailer shows us what I believe is Hala, Kree homeworld, which is technologically advanced, kind of high military world, and I think Captain Marvel in this movie is a hero of Kree and part of Star Force, which is intergalactical strike force, but I don't think that she's actually doing that willingly. And what I mean by that is that in the actual trailer, we've got this scene when we see Captain Marvel completely constrained with these two laser beams going right into her head. And what I think is happening here is that Kree are actually erasing her memories. So the accident happened, they abducted her, they erasing her memories, and she's being part of that Star Force and basically working for Kree without knowing her past and who she really is and what really happened. So here on Hala, on the Kree home planet, we can see several interesting characters. One of them is Ronan the Accuser. It was confirmed before that he's gonna be part of this movie, and here we've got a confirmation. Now, the members of the Star Force that we're gonna see here are Korath, Atla, Bronkar and Minerva. I think that they actually gonna be led by Mar-Vell, who was the original Captain Marvel. Now here I'm not quite sure how they gonna play it. He might be a villain in this movie, although he originally was a good guy. You know, Kree were quite manipulative and run experiments on people, and he might be manipulated by Kree. How this is gonna play out, I don't know exactly, but one thing is that I believe that in that shot, Captain Marvel is actually facing Mar-Vell, and we can see that here she's actually wearing a red and blue suit, which I believe is the change of a suit when she's gonna be on the Earth side of things, not on the Kree side of things. Obviously, when Captain Marvel comes to Earth, or rather I should say crashes to Earth, she starts to regain her memories, and now we can see a couple of flashbacks from her past. One of the interesting things is that we can see her and her friend Maria Rambeau, who is the mother of Monica Rambeau, who is yet another superhero. In the trailer we actually get a first look on Skrulls, and I think that the guy in the foreground is Talos, and he's gonna be one of the main villains in this movie. Now, one thing in this trailer that absolutely blows mind of all the comic book fans is the shot of Captain Marvel being in her original helmet. In the comic books, she wears this helmet with a mohawk, and they decided to include that helmet in the movie. Shots with this helmet are absolutely incredible. Another thing in this trailer we can see is Nick Fury's pager. You know what that is, right? We used to use that to send short text messages between people before the cell phones, and then the cell phones came, and then the SMS came, and you know, right? So I believe that Captain Marvel is going to modify this pager to make it like a cosmic pager, so you can text someone in space. In this trailer we actually have a glimpse on Coulson. Yes, Coulson is back, Coulson is younger, as well as Nick Fury is younger. As far as I know, Nick Fury is going to be digitally de-aged. I'm not sure about Coulson, but hey, we'll see. He's definitely younger and got more hair. At the end of the trailer, we've got the money shot. Captain Marvel in her red, gold and blue suit, powering up with all the energy is enveloping her, and obviously that gets us ultimately excited for the actual movie. So please guys, let me know what are your thoughts about the trailer for Captain Marvel. Have I missed anything in this trailer? Do you have anything to add? Please let me know. Hit the comment section below, and if you enjoyed that video, hit the like. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification button to be notified that I'm releasing videos, and see you next time in the Made Up Universe.